Hello and welcome to CarDekho.com. We're in Delhi at the Buddha International Circuit to drive two new exciting products from Nissan, and this is the first of them. What is this? Well, this is the all-new Nissan X-Trail, which the Japanese giant plans to bring in later this year. What is it like to drive? Well, let's find out. The new X-Trail is a genuinely handsome looking SUV. Out goes the old boxy styling to be replaced by a sleek, well-balanced design. While it isn't as massive and imposing as a Ford Endeavour, for example, it does just enough to grab attention. The slender headlamps with the daytime running lines and the V-shaped chrome grille look real classy. The side shows off the typical crossover-esque silhouette. The big wheels, the cladding and the roof rails gel in nicely with the overall design. Over to the rear, the wraparound tail lamps do look Lexus inspired, but then they do have their own identity. Everything else remains minimal and clean, with a simple chrome strip being thrown on the hatch to add that dab of premiumness. Now, talking about the insides, Nissan have gone with pretty dark shades in here. It's a combination of black, aluminium and a little bit of grey. So it's not too bright in here, but there's nothing to complain about. More so if you like dark colors. Talking about the engines, the Nissan X-Trail gets a 2-litre petrol engine that's made into an electric motor. Combined, they put out about 185 bhp, which is quite powerful for its segment. But what you really like about the X-Trail is how refined the motor is. Combined with the electric motor, it's nearly silent. It's only when you rev the engine that you can hear it a little bit. Now, the car also gets a Cvt Automatic Gearbox, which does have that rubber band effect, but I guess driving around city conditions, it shouldn't be a problem at all. Now, this was a pretty short stint with the car around the Buddha circuit, but we will give you an exhaustive review pretty soon. And now it's time for the next product, so let's head there. The other car from Nissan is the stuff of dreams. In fact, you see this car more on posters, plastered on the walls of teenagers and grown men alike. What it is the epitome of Japanese supercars. In case you haven't figured it out yet, it's the Nissan GTR. The design on the GTR needs no introduction. The large headlamps, aerodynamically perfect silhouette, the circular tail lamps are all trademarked GTR elements. GTR was all mine for a couple of laps on a Formula 1 racetrack. Needless to say, I put in the best mode available, race. Out of the pit lane, I mashed the throttle to make full use of that immortal MR20 DD 3.8-litre twin-turbo V6 engine, which lets loose 545 horses and about 630 Nm of torque. Once let loose, there is no drama. The all-wheel drive system makes sure you've all the grip available, transferring power to the wheels that need traction in microseconds. In fact, it's pretty much like driving a video game. GTR simply defies the laws of physics as you hustle it through the corners at unbelievable speeds. The only thing that tells you that this is the real deal and not a video game are your shifting internals. The GTR is every bit the supercar you'd want it to be. It's flashy, it's very fast, and once launched later this year, expected to be very expensive as well. But then if it wouldn't be expensive, it wouldn't be much of a supercar, would it? This is Abhishek Nigam signing off from the Buddha International Circuit. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the CarDekho channel.